You know when you talk about what's happening right now? Well, you're actually using this really powerful grammar tool without even realizing it. So today, we're going to master that tool. It's called the present continuous tense. So let me ask you a quick question. What are you doing right now? You're probably thinking, I'm watching this, or maybe I'm learning about a new tense. And see, you just did it. You use the present continuous without even trying. It's just that natural. So how does this whole thing work? Well, the best part is that it follows a really simple, super consistent formula. Let's break it down, and I promise, once you see it, it's going to stick in your head for good. Okay, the formula is kind of like building with blocks. First, you need your subject, who or what you're talking about. Next, you add the right form of the verb to be. That's your am, is, or are. And for the final piece, you just snap on your main verb with ing at the end. That's it. Subject, to be, verb ing. Simple. Now, the only part you really have to remember is matching the subject to the right form of to be. But it's super easy. I always gets am. He, she, or it, those guys get is. And for you, we, or they, you're always going to use are. So, now that we've got the formula down, let's get into the 4 main ways we actually use it. And we'll start with the most obvious one, talking about things that are happening, well, right now. Just think of this as a live broadcast of your life. If it's happening at the exact same moment you're speaking, you use the present continuous. So like the slide says, if you say, I'm eating lunch now, it means the food is literally on its way to your mouth as you speak. Here's another perfect example. If you say, I am reading a book, and your eyes are actually on the page, you're using it perfectly. It's all about that immediate, in-the-moment action. All right, for our second use, let's zoom out just a little bit. See, the present continuous isn't just for this exact second. It's also perfect for temporary situations, things that are happening around the present time, but maybe not at this very instant. This is a fantastic example. She is staying at her aunt's house this week. Okay, so maybe right now she's out at the store, but the whole situation of her staying there is temporary and it's happening this week. That's the key difference. It's not permanent like saying she lives with her aunt. Okay, get ready for use number 3 because this is where things get really interesting. This one actually surprises a lot of people. You can use the present continuous to talk about the future. Now, there is a catch. This isn't for some vague hope or a dream. This is for definite, solid, fixed plans. Just look at the example. We are meeting our friends tomorrow. This means the plan is made, the texts have been sent, it's locked in the calendar, it's happening. And for our 4th and final use, we're going to look at the really big picture. This tense is absolutely perfect for describing gradual changes or trends, things that are slowly developing over time. This is exactly how we talk about processes. The example, the climate is getting warmer, is perfect for this. It's not something that just happened yesterday and it's not going to be over tomorrow. It's a slow, continuous change that's in progress now. This tense just captures that feeling of ongoing development so well. So you've got the formula, you've got the 4 main uses, but how do you spot this tense out in the wild? Well, luckily, there are a few keywords that are basically giant, flashing signs. Think of this as your personal cheat sheet. Words like now or at the moment are total giveaways for those immediate actions. Phrases like this week or these days point to those temporary situations we talked about. And my personal favorite clue, commands like look or listen, because what comes next is almost always something that is happening right now. Like, look, that bird is building a nest. So there you have it, the formula, the 4 main uses, and all the keywords to look for. But here's a final thought for you. Now that you know all the rules, just pay attention today. Listen to yourself talk. Listen to others. How often are you using this tense without even thinking about it? I'm willing to bet you'll be surprised by how much you already do it.